What's up, New Mexico? This is Dennis at Melloy Chevrolet in Los Lunas. Chevrolet Blazer EV. Oh, EV. Dennis is always talking about EVs. Well, yeah, because that's what they're sending us, and so we're going to talk about them. So, let's go ahead and get it going. Let's get it going. This is fun, ain't it? Ain't y'all having fun with me? Driving around the parking lot, trying to look for somewhere to film this thing. Boom. There's the regen, and well, you can't really feel it, can you? Did you feel that? No, you didn't feel that. All right, so we're right here at the stoplight. We're gonna make a little turn. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said to a camera. Hey, did you feel that? Did you feel that? Woo! You're driving along in your Chevy Blazer EV looking at some cows. What's up, New Mexico? This is Dennis at Melloy Chevrolet in Los Lunas, part of the Melloy Automotive group here in Los Lunas, the expansive complex. But we are today inside of, I don't know, some people will think it's exciting, some people will not, but it's okay. I think it's pretty cool. We are inside of a brand new Chevrolet Blazer EV. Oh, EV. Dennis is always talking about EVs. Well, yeah, because that's what they're sending us, and so we're going to talk about them. But I got to tell you, this is, when we get outside of this vehicle, you are going to, I mean, you're going to love the way this thing looks. It is gorgeous. And it has a bunch of standard features. The model that we're in right now is an RS model, and it's gorgeous. It really is. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at some of the features. We're going to take a look outside. We're going to go on a quick drive, and we're going to show you some of the things that this thing is capable of. And, you know, whether you like EVs or not, the way that this thing's laid out, even if you hadn't thought about getting an EV, this might be a vehicle to consider. So let's go ahead and get it going. Let's get it going. I want to turn this around, so I'm going to turn this, boom, like this, and I want to show you because there's a couple of things that are a little bit different. Okay, so there is the steering wheel right there. All right, so we're looking at the steering wheel. So to start off with, here's what we're going to do. Kind of weird. So you get in. I got the key, and so as soon as I get in the car with the key, it's ready to go. There's no like go button, there's no start button, there's nothing. It's just get in with the key and boom, you are ready to go. So we are ready to go, so I'm going to put my foot on the brake, and the shift is right here actually. So pull it, push it down, I'm ready to go. We have got 214 miles of charge right now, and we're rolling. So let's go. Let's get off the curb here. Let's see. All right, all right. Here we go. All right, so now we are just going. That's all there is to it. We're going. And man, what a beautiful, just smooth, awesome drive. We're gonna pull over here in a second, but so this has the heads-up display, so I can see right now. I'm going right up here, and you can't see it, but trust me, I'm going 13, 12, 10, 5. Now I'm going 10 miles an hour. But it's got the heads-up display, so it gives you all the information, shows you miles per hour. It'll also show you, if you're on the interstate or something, what the current speed limit is. And we are making this turn. Alright, so we're going to cruise down here for just a second. Now, this is a little bit different. So Chevy drivers maybe are coming from a Chevrolet Bolt. A lot of people are familiar with the Chevrolet Bolt and kind of the things that it does. And this is just a little bit different right now. Okay, so we're going to put this into park, and to put it in park, there you go. I push the button. Boom. done. So let's take a look at some of the screens inside of here, and then we'll get out and take a look at some of the things outside. And I think you're going to be impressed. So to start with, I got to go handheld here, so this is going to be a little bumpy. All right, so we are going to start looking here. So we're going to start with the dash, and boy, I picked a sunny day to do this, didn't I? Here, I tell you what, let's move. We're going to move up. We're going to go. So there's the steering. There's the, I don't know what you call that, a gear shift. I don't know what it is, but okay. Drive. Here we go. Let's see if we can maybe pull it up, not in the sun. Let's pull it up under this here tree. Maybe that'll be a little better for us. How's that? It's still a little sunshiny, but we can get the idea. Or maybe I could pull it up here. This is fun, ain't it? Ain't y'all having fun with me? Driving around the parking lot, trying to look for somewhere to film this thing. All right, so maybe that's a good place. Okay, so we'll stop right there. So I'm going to push P for park. All righty. So here we go. We've got this screen is massive. So it goes from there all the way to there. Big screen. But the AC's on right now. And you can see, let's push some buttons and see what happens. Vehicle status, what's that tell us? Tire pressure, energy info. There's energy efficiency, energy usage. Let's see, let's go back. That's probably home. It's got drive modes. Let's see what that does, drive modes. Okay, so you've got normal, sport, snow and ice, and my mode. So I guess you want to be special, you can have my mode. So you go into sport, it gives you a little picture there. Snow and ice, gives you a little better traction. We'll go normal there. All right, so then we'll go home. So it's got Google Assistant, the Play Store, so you can download apps, charging information, cameras, and I think the camera, let's see. So there's the standard camera. There's the overhead camera. And there's the side camera. Ooh, the side camera is kind of weird. Okay. So there's cameras, Amazon Alexa, so you can teach a new what do they call that? An Alexa, whatever. So you can teach Alexa to do stuff. It's got a Wi-Fi hotspot, ambient lighting, maps, phone, control, my Chevrolet, podcast, news. Oh, it got all kinds of things. Welcome to Google Maps. And so it'll just take you right to Google Maps. And don't know what happened. I broke it. Hold on. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Should we turn on? Go ahead. Done. Done. Close. We don't know what we just did there, but hey, there's Google Maps. Look, there's where we are right there. Emilio Lopez Road in Los Lunas. Beautiful Los Lunas, New Mexico. All your air conditioning controls are right here. And the nice thing that they did is you've still got some buttons. Y'all want some buttons? There's some buttons. You can auto the AC, fan up and down, defrost. So there you see your AC blowing out cold right there. So you've got all this, and then let's take a look at the steering wheel. So on the steering wheel, you can see you've got your Bluetooth, heated steering wheel, hang up the phone. Here's your speed control right here, cruise control, and it's got wipers. You've got your lane assist button over here. You've got a parking brake buttons right there. And don't forget, this is an RS version. Fancy. Fancy, fancy. And I don't think, you probably won't be able to see that. But there's the heads-up display is up there, I promise. Kind of hard, the camera don't pick it up. But there's a heads-up display right there. Give you driver information. All right up there. Then you got your rear view mirror. So the rear view mirror is a camera. which honestly takes a little getting used to. I've got one in my Bolt. I don't use it. I flip it off when I do that. But if you want to, you can have the camera on there, which is cool. It's a perfect view of the rear. It gives you a little more space than what a normal mirror would have. And you've got your OnStar buttons. Over here, you've got power windows, power locks, door locks, normal stuff. But let's jump out of this bad boy and let's take a look at the outside. What do you say? Come on, let's go. All right, so welcome to the outside of the brand new Chevy Blazer EV. This is where this thing shines. I mean, besides the fact that you don't have to buy gas and, that it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. But other than that, this is where this thing shines. I mean, this thing is cool looking. So there's the front end. This is an RS version. You can see it's got some big, huge wheels. Walking along here. And around the back, this is an all-wheel drive version. So that's pretty cool. And let's see. Oh, there you go. It's got stuff. Look, you got stuff. And of course, you could add a charger if you wanted to at the house, but we are controlling this remotely. Pretty nice. All right, and walking around this side. Again, another tire. There's 4 of them. They got 4 tires on this thing. And all the way around. So there you go. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so right here is your charging port. And this is kind of cool. Push that button. Boom. There's your charger. So there's your regular charger. If you were doing DC fast charge, there's the DC fast charge port right there. Just plug that bad boy in and cover that back up. There you go. And you want to close it. There you go. Ooh, high tech. Boom. Now you're locked and charged. So that is the outside of this vehicle, and it is, it's just, this one's white. We've got a couple of other colors in. The white one is super nice, and I got to tell you, we've got a couple of other colors, and I forget the color that's up, sitting on the front. We've got a red one, and we've got one that is purple. It's not really purple. It's kind of like tricolor. It's blue, it's purple, it's gray. It's kind of cool. The white one's really nice. This is an RS version of the Blazer EV. So right now, you can come pick one of these up. How's that? All right, so we're going to go, why is this? Let's do this. Let's lock this thing. There we go. Let's unlock it. It's got some cool lights in the front. When you're charging, this thing will give you, it's kind of like a charge bar. The lights will flash through here, even around the bow tie. And once it's fully charged, the lights will be fully engaged, and you'll know it's charged just by looking. But that is the 2024 Chevrolet Blazer EV. Here now at Melloy Chevrolet in Los Lunas. Jump online at melloychevrolet.com. You can give us a call, 505-866-3000. You can go online at melloychevrolet.com, or you can just come see us. We're right on the exit of 203 on Interstate I-25. Easy to find, easy to deal with. All right, so let's take this thing for a drive. Let's turn this down so YouTube doesn't say, "Oh, you've got music that's not yours." So let's take this on a drive. We are in the 2024 Chevrolet Blazer EV for electric vehicle, and we're going to pull out on the road here. There are some cool features when you're driving that I wanted to show you. Whether or not you can see them or not, I don't know, but we're going to take a look. All right, so we're going to turn out here. We are going to stop, and we're going to go. So one of the things that EV drivers are used to is kind of one pedal regen driving, and this came over from, this was actually in the Bolt. There's a paddle on the steering wheel here. I'm hitting it, you can't see it, but it's behind the steering wheel. But that paddle, if like you're coming up to, so let's say we're coming up to a stop right now. So we're coming to the light here on Main Street in Los Lunas. So I've got my foot off the gas, but as soon as I push that paddle, that regen paddle, it will brake and it will regen with the battery. So they've got the paddle here. It's actually got, okay, so here we go. So we're gonna make a turn here. Hopefully this person doesn't get in a car accident. There we go, good job. Good job, they made the corner all by themselves. All right, so we're on Main Street right now. You wanna see it? Here, I'll show you. There we are, so we're driving on Main Street right now in beautiful Los Lunas. We are going to, and I gotta tell you this thing freaks me out, man. That rear camera, it's, when you're not used to it, it's like, whoa, I can see so much. All right, so we're getting on I-25. We're right at exit 203 because that's where we're located at, exit 203 in Los Lunas. And so we're getting on the interstate here. We're following a big truck. But at least it's not a gravel truck. Yesterday I was driving on here and the gravel trucks were everywhere. All right, so here we go. We're getting on the interstate, no problem. We're up to 50 miles an hour, 55. We're up to 57, 59. Come on, go faster. People in front of me want to go slow. All right, so here we go. We're up to 65, 66, 67. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to get over here and we are going to set our cruise. We're going to add some speed to our cruise. All right, and then we have got, our lane keeping is on. So I don't recommend this. This is not me recommending this, but this lane keeping is fantastic. You've got, it will keep you inside the lane. It is windy as, I was gonna say a bad word. It's windy today, very windy. So it's kind of blowing us around. You know, I'm driving along and I'm not paying attention, and with this wind, maybe it's going to take me over out of the lane. Nah, the lane keeping's going to catch it. And this is not self-driving mode or anything like that, but it is a super, super safe thing to have. This lane keeping's awesome. We're going to pass this truck right now. And just by the way, we're going 70, doing 75, and it is quiet as quiet. It's very quiet. It's quiet like a church. Some churches aren't quiet. Okay, so we're getting back in our lane here. So you can see, there you go. We're cruising along the interstate here, and oh, I got distracted. Oh, I'm distracted, and my driving's distracted. Oh, I would have, nope, kept me in the lane. So it's pretty cool. And I like it. I got it. It's the way that this one works is gorgeously beautiful. We've got, ooh, I'm dark. So we've got the same thing in the Chevy Bolt. So Bolt drivers are used to having that feature, but it's a nice thing to have. But I got to tell you, just driving this thing, just driving along here, we're driving along the interstate, and it is cruising along like there's like nobody's business. It is just driving along. So anyway, we're going 75. We're on the interstate here. Absolutely no problem. AC on. Right now it's showing that we're using a little electricity, 38 kilowatts. But as you go up a hill, you're going to use a little more. As you come down the hill, it's going to regen a little bit. But with this Ultium platform, all right, so there's a car in front of us that is going very slow. All right, so now the car behind me is gonna speed up and go right around me. I gotta show you this camera. The reason this camera takes a little bit to get used to is because it shows such a wide view. You know, you're used to your rear view mirror where it's only right there. But this camera is like this super wide panoramic view. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Probably not. And it would be dangerous for me to reposition this camera, but trust me, it's kind of cool after you get used to it. It just, the first couple of times you look up at it, it's like, whoa, what is going on? All right, so we are cruising along. If the radio was on right now, it's on Sirius right now, and it's playing Wham! Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. Wake me up before you go go. I can't have it on because then YouTube says, oh, you can't be on. So I can't play your music, but I can sing. You don't want me singing. Promise. Promise you don't want me singing. All right, so driving along here and this thing cruising, the way this drives, I am serious. Whether you thought you were looking for a gas vehicle or an electric vehicle, you gotta look at this thing. It is gorgeous. It drives along beautifully. All right, so we're gonna get off on our exit here. So we got the turn signal on. Here we go. All right, so again, if I wanted to, there's a car behind me, so I don't have to brake yet. But if I wanted to go, into manual regen mode while I was braking so I could get the most regen out of it, boom. There's the regen. And, well, you can't really feel it, can you? Did you feel that? No, you didn't feel that. All right, so we're right here at the stoplight. We're going to make a little turn. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said to a camera. Hey, did you feel that? That manual regen was awesome, wasn't it? Trust me, you could feel it. It's just like applying the brakes, only it does it in a way that gives it the most battery recycle. All right, so we are turning the corner here. All right, so you ready? This is where this is fun. You ready? Okay, I'm at 17 miles an hour. I got to get to 75 by the end of this little thing here. Here we go. Did you feel that? Woo! Okay, so we are at 51, 57, 62, 66. We are at 75. Boom, right there. I mean, just like that, the power in this thing is beautiful. So that was kind of fun. All right, so now we're back on the interstate here, cruising along. It's telling me. All right, so we got cruise braking on. So the adaptive cruise control is on right now. Let's see. So right now we are at, let's see. Cruise control set at 75, but we're going 73 because the people in front of us are doing that. So that Jeep right there and that semi-truck. So we've set it up so, because right now the cruise control is set at 76, but it's going to keep a certain distance between the car in front of you and I'm telling you, this camera's cracking me up, man. I looked at it and I saw that truck that was passing us right now, and I thought it was like way back there, but no, it's right. Anyway, sorry. Did you feel that? Okay, here we go. So we're down to 70 miles an hour. I have not done anything. We are just doing that to keep a safe distance from this Jeep in front of us. So with the adaptive cruise control on and the lane keeping, this does not mean that you don't have to keep your hands on the steering wheel. It does not mean that you don't have to keep paying attention to the road. but just in case something happens. Okay, so that truck got over, so the Jeep sped up a little bit, so we're back up to 70. And we were cruising along at 70. That Wrangler's probably getting blown all over the road with this wind, and so he probably can't go much more than 70. There's a lot of traffic too. So anyway, we're back up to 73, 74. But that's all just the car doing it. I didn't do anything. The adaptive cruise set. And when we come to the exit, it will slow all the way down. And I don't know that I recommend that, but you know, if somebody did slow down in front of you with the systems on board, boom, it's going to slow you down safely. All right, so we are driving along Interstate I-25, headed towards Los Lunas. There's the beautiful scenery. You want to see some scenery? That's pretty. Look at that. Sometimes there's there's some cows. You're driving along in your Chevy Blazer EV looking at some cows. Hey, what's up, cows? See, they don't even know we're here. It's so quiet. There's some cows going on. All right, so we are down to, back on the road here, we are down to 64 miles per hour because the people in front of us are going 64. These people are going faster, but we're not. Now we're up to 65. So we're just cruising along, 65 miles an hour, headed towards Los Lunas. Exit 203, easy to find, easy to deal with. Melloy Chevrolet in Los Lunas. And again, it's backing it down, 64, 64. 63, 64. Maybe I can hold this camera. Here, let's take this camera off the pylon here. Oh, tripod. Okay. All right, so here we go. So it's up to 72 right now. And you can see there's a van in front of us. See, the Jeep got out of the way, and so it sped up a little bit. But here, let's see if you can see that camera. That rear view mirror just freaks me out, man. All right, so but that car is like, okay, here it comes. There goes that car. From Colorado. But anyway, the rear view mirror is cool. You got to get used to it a little bit. So anyway, there's that. Okay, we're at 67 miles per hour. We're coming up to the exit. We're about a half mile away from the exit. Here in beautiful downtown Los Lunas. And we're at 69. You can see the icons for the lane keep, for everything. You could see the song that it would be playing if we could play music. All right, so we're at 68, 67, 66. I'm going to show you as we get off this exit here what this will do. And, oh, we didn't look at our maps. Here we are. Look, there's the map. All right, so we're cruising along. We're at 64 miles per hour. We are getting off here on Highway 6, which is Main Street in downtown Los Lunas, the metropolis, the mega city. It's not even a city, I guess it's a village, but there we are. Melloy Los Lunas right there. There's the Ford store. Right in the middle is the Chevy store. There's a U-Haul building. Okay, so we're getting off. So we're down to 59. Okay, so now it catches us. We're down to 58, 57, 56. Everybody's starting to slow down. Now, when the guy in your lane gets out of your lane, it wants to go back up to 75. So we stopped that. But anyway, that's the adaptive cruise control. It's pretty fantastic. Okay, so we are turning the corner now. This is Main Street. We're going to turn that way in Main Street. I don't know what else to show you. It's got all kinds of stuff in here. I didn't even show you the inside. Look, there's the back seat. Lots of room. The seats are cool too. They're like, the RS seats are like, I don't know what you call them, suede maybe. All right, so we're going to put you back on the tripod here. All right, I'll flip this over. Okay, what's up, y'all? What is going on? So we are back in Los Lunas. Okay, so we are back in Los Lunas. We're right on Main Street. We're turning back into Main Street right now, right off Interstate I-25. Exit 203 in our Blazer EV, rolling like a pimp. All right, so here we go. There's a little traffic congestion up ahead. We're going to try not to get smushed. That would suck, wouldn't it? Maybe I'd go viral if I smushed this thing. Okay, so here we go. We're going through the stoplight. And so to get to the dealership, you're going to go right up here. So we got off the interstate, we turned left, going east towards the mountains. And this very first stoplight right up here, you're going to see there's a Del Taco right there. I've been mentioning Del Taco in all of my videos lately. I'm trying to get a sponsorship from Del Taco. I think they should sponsor me. Then there's a Wendy's on the corner. We're going to turn right here at this corner. There's also a Starbucks up there. I would take sponsors from any of those. Wendy's, Starbucks, Del Taco, whoever. Somebody wants to give me a sponsorship for mentioning them every time I drive by them in the videos. Let's go. All right, so we're coming up to the corner here, and we will not dive in front of this car, but we will turn this corner right here. All right, so now we are on Emilio Lopez Road. Emilio Lopez. And we're going to go right around here, right across the street from Home Depot. And we're right there, right across the street from Los Lunas High School. All right, so right there is Melloy Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram we're driving by right now. And we're going to pull right in here to Melloy Chevrolet. Here we go, here we go. So pulling into Melloy Chevrolet. And there you are, Melloy Chevrolet. Fantastic. And then so you would park right here in the customer parking area, and we could pull right up and show you this Blazer EV. So let's go ahead and park this thing right now. We're going to park it back up on the pad for you. So when you get here, that's where this is going to be. It'll be right here up here on the pad, waiting for you. All right, so we're going to park it right in here. EV, baby. EV. Hold on. There you go. All right, so we're going to just push the, I don't know why this is like, okay. Push P for park. Boom. There you go. So that is a ride in the Blazer EV. This is Dennis from Melloy Chevrolet in Los Lunas. Give us a phone call, 505-866-3000. There. I don't know why it's catching all that light from outside. Okay. 505-866-3000. Give us a phone call there. Go online at melloychevrolet.com. Or just get on down here. You know how to get here now. I-25, exit 203. You turn left, pull up in the parking lot, take your Blazer EV home. So that is a review of the Blazer EV. Love it. See ya.